everything that brought me alive. Going around like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi. Smoking gun, you got me on the run. We know that will come. We're up till dawn. But how can I hide it without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Going around like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi. All alive. The devil's in the detail, lingered inside. Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Going around like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi. Smoking gun, you got me on the run. We know that will come. We're up till dawn. But how can I hide it without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Going around like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no
Why, hello there. If you are still here from the Jacks, welcome back. And if you are just joining us here for VRGL Monday Mixed Madness, well, hello there to you as well. We're happy to have you. My name is Psychaotic still. I think it hasn't changed since the Jacks cast. But my booth partner here has transformed from Jinx into Jeep Girls. We're happy to have her. And Girlian, as always, operating the cams. Jeep, how you feeling this evening?
Fantastic. Had a nice, lovely day today. Out and about trying to take care of some holiday things. So in a good mood and happy to be here as always.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, we are happy to have you as well. It is going to be a good time. Yes, one and only. We are excited for the women. That is how we do here on the Monday Mixed Madness show. It is going to be a good time. So, unfortunately, we did have one person not show up just yet, but it looks like, yes, we did just get a sub in. That is awesome. Over there on the Orange Squad, the women, it's going to be represented by Agent Victoria, the Party Crew, Goofy Lady, and Pegro. And then over on the ladies squad, the blue team, it's going to be Miss Caroline Rose as our game manager for the evening. We appreciate our game managers. They are the only people that make this happen. And then joined by Empest, Veda, and Shadowthorns. So, some newer faces. I mean, I think I've only seen Pegro play once or twice, and I think it was because I was casting VRML, not even this show. And Empest, I feel like I've heard the name before, but I'm sorry, there's just so much going on. So if they're new, we're happy to have them. If not, we're glad to see their return. Jeep, who do you recognize? What are you expecting here from these teams tonight?
Oh gosh. Well, as always, they're always very well balanced and a lot of fun to watch. Agent Victoria, we've seen for a while. Shadowthorns, actually, I met for the first time. She followed me on TikTok, I think, and we ended up running into each other in a pub, and she was so incredibly sweet and kind and so excited, and it was nice to see. And then I started, casting VRGL sometimes with you, and got to see your name. So it's been nice to watch her progress. It's all of them. They're all fantastic. Caroline Rose is amazing, and Goofy Lady. She and I were chatting this afternoon about some things, and Party Crew, as always. Everybody's great, and it's fun to see and to watch them grow as players and watch them grow in Girls League.
Yep. 100%, one and only. Also excited to see Pegro. Man, I'm so stoked because the last time I watched Pegro, I was so flippin' impressed with what I saw. So I cannot wait to see her play tonight in VRGL, joined by these other awesome ladies as well, because as you said, we have watched them all grow here, and I'm super stoked for it. We should be getting going in just a moment here. We gave the teams permission to ready up, and yes, both readies come through. Looks like we are going to get started here and now. It is only going to be one set this evening, but I mean, that just means we're going to have one super exciting set, everything packed into one action-packed 30 minutes. Jeep, they're getting ready to go. That disc is in the middle. The stacks are in the tubes. The doors are ready to open. Why don't you start us off?
All right, well, here we go with the neutral joust, and that is going to be the ladies getting to it first, saying that one right down, but it's going to bounce back kind of crazy and go right back into the hands of Empest. Empest is now looking for the send, going to find Shadowthorns there with her, and sends that one across to Caroline Rose, going to sink it over to Veda. Veda gets stunned out, losing possession to the Party Crew, having a good time, sending that one right back through, trying to get it through the tunnel. Not quite going to make it out, though.
Yeah, not quite going to make it through, but Party Crew quick with the pickup. Oh my goodness, try saying that 10 times fast. Sends us through the tunnel. However, Empest gets the quick recovery, sending it over for that waiting stack. Caroline Rose sending it through the tunnel where it's going to take some interesting bounces. Can they track it down first? Yes, they can. Back into the hands of Miss Rose, and she's looking at an open goal. She don't miss those from 25 meters out. I can read. That's going in for the first 3 of the evening. And Jeep, one and only has a very important question, and I cannot give you context yet before you answer it, but it is a running thing from the Jax cast.
Oh, is the equator considered the floor? No, it's the middle. It's what? No. Wait,
but is it like the floor of the earth?
No, it's the middle of the earth.
For those
of the earth. Oh, that would be like no.
I was like
For those of you who have no idea what's going on, we highly recommend you go watch the Wireless Jax VOD. It was a lot of fun. But for now, we're going to get back to this game as one and only pursues his quest to remove all floors. Here we go. This one's bouncing around into the ladies' bubble and out before anybody gets a hand on it. It'll eventually be tracked down by Miss Caroline Rose once again, but the Party Crew all over her. Gets the stun, gets the duck, gets through two. Oh my goodness, and oh no, duck's so low she lost tracking, but that's okay. It happens. The ladies get the recovery and send this one away.
Oh, that's going to be Shadow Thorns grabbing that disc, sending it in for the long 3, giving the ladies the 6-point lead. Still with 8 minutes left on the clock. Hopefully, Party Crew has composed herself and is ready to go. I feel like the Equator floor is the taco hot dog slash pineapple on pizza debate. Like, is there a correct answer, or is it just oh?
Don't let me down again.
Our producer has strong feelings on the existence of this question, but that's okay. Empus sends this one forward, looking to connect with Caroline on the bounce, but Pegro not gonna let her go. Gets the stun and gets the slap out of Bubble. Not clear just yet though, as Veda gets the recovery instead. Here for the ladies. Veda now drawing out the defender before sending it over cross, connecting with Caroline Rose. Caroline on her heels, looking for something, finds it in the form of Empus, working her way down from the ceiling, gets the Dusty on one, but oh my goodness, not quite the top pocket. What a bounce there. It is not going to go in, and Goofy Lady will send this one away.
Yes, and that's going to be Caroline Rose grabbing that disc right there in the midfield area. Going to return that one, looking for the best pass. Going to find it across the arena to Empist. Empist is just holding on to it for a moment, trying to draw out the Party Crew, and that's going to be successful. Gets that down to Veda. Veda crosses back. Oh, nope, but loses possession as her teammate does get stunned out, and that disc is possibly going to be the hands of Goofy Lady. Yes, it is. I'm going to slap that one right down to the floor. Bouncing it back up. Shadow Thorn's going to make that grab, though. Not going to let that disc get too close. Sending it right back into the midfield.
Yep, right back to the mid, and then coming back, actually. That takes a very interesting bounce, but a quick recovery here for Veda for the side of the ladies as she gets pre-stacked with Empus before firing this one through. Oh no! What a grab there by Agent Victoria. She lets this one loose through the tunnel, and it's going to bounce around into the ladies' bubble, where eventually it will be recovered by Caroline Rose. Oh my goodness, swooping in out of nowhere. She gets that pickup and sends it all the way through, bouncing through the low mid into the hands of Empus, and that is an empty goal for Empus. And wait, did I get those confused? I'm not. Hey, they scored. And Jeep, I think it's quite clear what Five Spotted Dog is trying to say. He is taking a stand against this pineapple on pizza madness, which is totally understandable.
I will die on that hill.
Do they? Okay, I have a question. Do they like cook the pineapple on the pizza? Like,
Yes.
is there just pineapple juice all over the cheese? Like, that's the part.
They drain it out and they get all the juice off, and they put the cheese on, and then they put on mine. They put sun-dried tomatoes and bacon, and then they put the pineapple, and they shove the whole thing in the oven.
I don't know how I feel about that, but that's okay. To each their
You
own.
should try it if you have not tried it. Well, not
I'm very weird about like textures and flavors, and the thought of juice on cheese is what.
There's no cheese.
You know what? Okay, that's fine. Then maybe I'll give it a try. We'll see. Oh no! That did not work out the way the ladies were looking for, as that bounces wildly out of the bubble after 2 attempted shots. Now back into the mid, though, picked up by Caroline Rose, who sends this one forward once again, taking a beautiful arc right into the hands of Shadow Thorns, who looks for that behind the back 3, but will not find it. Instead, it will find the hands of Agent Victoria, who looks to send this one away, gets the relay through the teammate there as that makes its way through the mid, but Veda gets the speed. Oh no, she does not have the speed. Shadow Thorns stole all the speed, zooming right by her to get the pick up first, and she will send this one away, but not through just yet. Requires a little help here from Miss Caroline Rose, who fires this one in toward the bubble of the women. Oh my goodness, that was a shot! Excuse me! Almost in, as well as that goes just a smidge wide, picked up by Empist, and oh my, Agent Victoria, what a save.
She is wild. That was insane. I swear I thought that disc was going straight in. It was a rocket, and Agent Victoria just snatched it, making that fantastic save. Going to be there and sling one in of her own, getting the women on the board for 3 points. We've got plenty of time still here in this round, right? There's almost 4 minutes. That's a lot of time in Echo.
Yeah, plenty of time, and that, you know, the first set of points is huge, and making it a 3 is even bigger, because now they are only down by 5. That is 2 goals. Let's see if they can do it, though, because, you know, the ladies are determined to not let that happen. As Caroline Rose now sends this up to Empist in the tunnel. Empist, has Agent Victoria coming up on her, forcing that pass over to Shadow Thorns on the floor. Shadow Thorns coming up from below, looking for the shot, and she'll find it off the head of the Party Crew. How unfortunate, but hey, points are points, and that'll go in for 2 of them.
It will, and points are points. They are up by 7 now, with 3 minutes left on the clock, as the women are going to grab that disc here with the joust advantage, or as we sometimes say, the disadvantage. Now, how do you feel about that, Saga? Do you prefer having the disc on your end?
No, I actually prefer to be the other team's goal. If I get to pick where I prefer to have the disc, I think I'm gonna go with the other team's goal over and over again.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking sometimes, isn't it? Pegro with the disc now on the ceiling, though. Going to try and get that one back through. Not quite going to make it out as it's going to get hung up in the trap area, and that's going to give Empus the opportunity to make that grab, sending it across to Shadowthorns. Shadowthorns moving into the bubble. Gets that one off before losing possession, before getting stunned out, I should say. Wow, what another fantastic save by the women. Going to send that one all the way back down into the blue bubble. And here they come. They have stacked. Oh, they did not quite grab it, though, and their Impest has made that grab.
Yep, Empus has the grab, showed some patience here before sending this one forward, but it's gonna bounce into the hands of Miss Caroline Rose here on the wall. Caroline looking for that high throw, no good. Gonna hit some Geo on the way and then bounce away from the teammate, where it'll eventually be recovered by Shadowthorns. She gets stunned out, forcing the slap back to Pegro, who slaps it out of the bubble now, and it looks like the women may be on their way if they can get a stack together. Agent Victoria getting the brawls on one stack and then getting to her stack partner to help Goofy Owl Lady get there first, but can they get it into the bubble? Yes, they can. Connecting with the party crew. Party crew under pressure, looking for something, finds the goal. Oh my goodness, she doesn't need no pass options. That's going in for the 2.
Nice work by the party crew, trying to get that one up there and trying to shrinking that margin a bit, and does so successfully. That was a beautiful shot. 1:36 seconds left on the clock as the ladies come out ready to grab that disc. We'll see if they're able to return that one pretty quickly. That's going to be Embus sending that one over to Shadowthorns waiting in the tunnel, but Agent Victoria was there waiting and on the attack. That goes to Caroline Rose now, and that disc is still on the orange end. They are trying to get it clear. Goofy Owl Lady going to get through the tunnel as the stack comes in. Party crew grabs that one, sending it into the hands of Pegro for the goal. And we have just a 1-goal game with 1 minute left on the clock.
Yes, indeed. 1-goal game. And hey, I mean, wasn't it 8-0 at 1.6-0? I mean, the women clawing their way back here, not letting this get out of reach. All they need is the last 3 to send this to overtime. But ladies, determined to not let that happen. One more set of points from them will end the round. Let's see if they can do it. This is going to be in the hands of Shadowthorns now. Down low cross looking for Empus. Going to be a bit too high, though, and that is perfect for the women to pick up instead. Pegro now with the grab, looks to send this one through. Oh, bounces it through that back liner. This may be the opportunity they were looking for if they can get there first. That is Goofy Lady looking at an open goal. No, just a bit too wide. It'll be picked up by Veda and sent away. 30 seconds left, and it's not out just yet. Pegro with the pickup, but does not see Shadowthorns behind her. She'll get this one picked up for the ladies now, looking to work this one forward, burning as much time off the clock before firing, and no good. Bouncing off the backboard into the hands of Goofy Lady. One more charge for the women, but they've got to get rid of it. It's Agent Victoria with this pickup, sending this one all the way through. There's no way. There's no way. There's just Jeep.
Oh my heavens. Are you kidding me? An absolute buzzer beater. That was an incredible shot by Agent Victoria. Just absolutely nailing that goal. That was breathtaking, impressive, and phenomenal work by Agent Victoria and the rest of the women over there.
Yeah, phenomenal. As we said, it was 6-0, 8-0. I mean, does not matter. Agent Victoria determined to see this game into overtime, and here come the women. They are not done. I mean, the goal was to get here, and now they're going to finish it off as Goofy Lady works her way just outside the bubble under some pressure. Looks for this pass over across, not quite going to connect with the party crew just yet. Instead, finds the hands of Veda, who 180 clears this one through the tunnel, bouncing up high now in the popcorn area where it will be picked up by Veda once again. That is not an open goal, but they've got the numbers in the bubble. Looks like they're going to push it. Caroline Rose from below. The cut back to Veda's looking good, and the shot looks even better. That's going in for the 2, and the ladies have taken this first round in OT.
That was phenomenal, and you could see that play starting to assemble itself, and the pieces were falling right into place, and they very well had placed themselves exactly where they needed to be in order to make those passes, and it was a beautiful play, and it was very, very well thought out and very well executed. So nice work there by the ladies here in the first round. You know, I was a little concerned at first, Psychotic, because they were up those 3 goals before the women even were able to respond. And I'm sitting here watching this going, oh, wow, you know, they're going to have to balance things out. But they balanced them out themselves, and they definitely came together, and they were able to pull that one off. So that was very nicely done. Great game.
Yep. Great game indeed. And I have something in my eye. Oh my goodness, please let this go away before we start the next round. No, it's not my finger. Leave me alone. Okay,
Her
it's good enough. I'm just
eyeball.
gonna have to deal with it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my eyeball. My eyeball is in my eye, guys. Please send help. Yeah, what a
Oh.
Sanchezi!
Actually, thank
Sending
you.
a
I was
posture check.
slumping like a 90-year-old lady.
Oh, I was straight up looking like Gollum curled up in my chair for a second, rubbing my eye like a maniac. So thank you for breaking that up.
Thank you, Sanchezi.
Yes.
Is it Sanchezi or Sanchezi?
Sanchezi.
Sanchezi. All right,
That
here
was
we go
with
again.
flair for no reason. It's just Sanchezi.
Sanchezi. Aw. All right, the party crew are going to send that one down to the floor. Going to bounce it off the bottom of the Geo, though, and that's going to give Shadow Thorns that opportunity to make that grab, sending it right back down into the orange zone. They're going to have to get to it quickly, though, as the women are prepared. Look at that defense setting up right there in the bubble. That's going to be Impus with the disc, losing possession to Pegro right there in the bubble. Going to send that one all the way through. Getting that one down into the blue zone as they are going to have to prepare those stacks and get there quickly. And here they come. Pegro making that grab right there in the bubble, moving in. But Veda is going to force that send. And that is going to be the party crew for the first goal.
Look out! It's the party crew coming through with that cross-pocket shot. Good work there from the women, determined to not let that first round get to them. They start this one out right with that 2-pointer. But so much time left to go. A whole 9 minutes, in fact, if you look at the clock. So here come the ladies looking to answer back. It's going to be Empist as the QB. Bit of a change of pace, and she'll send this one up to Caroline Rose in the tunnel. Caroline under some pressure here from the stack. Looks for that relief pass over to Empist, but oh no. Yes, it is going to work out. Just kidding. Nope, just kidding again. I'm lying to you here on stream. As Goofy Odd Lady picks that one up and sends it back into the ladies' bubble, where it will be recovered by the party crew. Party crew looking for the encore. Will not find it there as that goes off the back wall and out of the bubble, where it will be picked up and sent away by Shadow Thorns.
And the stacks are coming in. However, nobody's quite grabbing that disc there yet. There we go. Oh, nope. Agent Victoria losing possession to Caroline Rose, but stealing right back. She said, give me that disc back. Snatched it right back out of her hands. Going to send that one all the way down into the blue zone, but it's going to bounce back into the midfield area. Shadow Thorns picking it up as Agent Victoria moves in on her. That disc is going to go right into the bubble. Who is going to be there? Well, it's going to be Caroline Rose. Caroline Rose with the disc. Going to send that one across for the beautiful 3.
Absolutely gorgeous 3 there. The underhand shot from 9 meters out will get the ladies the lead, but just by 1 point. And there's still so much time left to go. Seems like this round is going to be a little bit more back and forth. Knock on wood, because I casters curse absolutely anything that I ever say. But let's see if they keep this one up. Here come the women. It's going to be Goofy sending this one through the tunnel, connecting with the party crew. Party crew looking to send that one in, but oh no. Oh, or maybe yes. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen that bounce before, but it almost worked out going off of the ding ring. But now the ladies are in possession as Caroline Rose sends this one all the way into the bubble. There's no way. There's just no way. There's just... Caroline, we bow down to this queen as she puts this one off the ceiling, off the backboard, and in for the 3.
That's amazing. What a beautiful shot by Miss Caroline Rose with the assist by Shadow Thorns. Not to frown upon those assists that we love so very much, because you know what? It's a team. And everybody's getting lots of assists on the board, which is really, really nice to see. Pegro with the disc there on the joust. Going to send that one across. Not quite going to get it through the tunnel there as it bounces off the lip. Going to send that one down to Shadow Thorns. Going to intercept it. Send it right back down into the orange zone. And they're going to have to race to get it. It's going to be Party Crew picking that one up with Pegro gently attached, and they're going to hopefully chase that disc down. We should see them coming in any moment, but first Veda picks it up instead, sending it right back down into the bubble, and across. Caroline is there ready for it. Will she grab it? Yes, she will, as Goofy All Lady takes it out of her hand and gonna send it right back down to the midfield area.
Yep, down to the midfield area where it will be recovered by Empus, but she doesn't have long, forcing this pass over to Shadow Thorns on the ceiling. Shadow Thorns looking for something, finds the relief to Veda. Veda over to Caroline Rose coming out of the stun. What coordination there from the ladies to make that play work, and they are up by 6 here in round 2.
They are. So this is kind of what we saw in round 1 before the women were able to get on the board, and they're kind of repeating that here, even though the women did take that first goal. Hopefully they will be able to get one on here and start getting some momentum going and start rolling with that. I'm sure they will momentarily, and you know, it always just takes that little bit of movement and you're able to roll with it. Right now we are trying to get to the disc. Pegro chasing it down with Caroline Rose in pursuit. Caroline gonna steal that one, sending it right back down, not quite getting it all the way as a Geo gets in the way, but Caroline is gonna pick it up anyway for the long 3, stretching that lead to 9.
Yep, down to the midfield area where it will be recovered by Empus, but she doesn't have long, forcing this pass over to Shadow Thorns on the ceiling. Shadow Thorns looking for something, finds the relief to Veda. Veda over to Caroline Rose. Veda, Yes, stretching that lead to 9. Good work there from the ladies. But hey, you know what? As we saw in round 1, that does not mean anything. The women are still more than capable of coming back, and they've got the time to do so. Let's see if they can. This one's going to be picked up by Pegro. Stacked with the party crew with some miscommunication
no.
there, and Empus is happy to take full advantage of it, sinking that one in from 9 meters out. That's going to be good for 3.
Those are painful, but kudos to Impest there and ready to go and just grabbed that disc and was able to execute that and to pull that one off. That was nicely done. They are down by 12. However, like we saw in round 1, we saw a big shift in momentum for them, and I'm hoping we'll see that again in a minute. Pegro going to send that one down into the midfield area, and Party Crew trying to get to it. Oh, nope, they're going to overshoot it. The ladies are as well. Party Crew makes that grab, sending it quickly back through the midfield, all the way down into the blue bubble as the stack does get there, though, and Veda gonna send that one right back. However, Goofy Lady is there to grab it instead. Don't think they saw her coming there. That's a nice play there by the Party Crew, gonna sink that one in, shrinking that lead to 10 with still 4.5 minutes left on the clock.
Yep, 4.5 minutes remaining, and that is exactly what the women needed here. Getting some points on the board, breaking up that drive from the ladies. But they've got 4 minutes, and they've got to keep it up here and now. More points from the ladies. Not looking good with this little time left. But here they come. It's going to be Empus sending this one through, bouncing off the table and all the way down into the bubble of the women, where the Party Crew will get the pickup. She sends it right back where it came from, sneaking that one through the back line or through the tunnel, off the floor, and now, oh my goodness, almost right into the hands of Pegro. She turned around for just a moment, looking for somebody to stack or leech and miss. That is unfortunate. But Age of Victoria, determined to see this one through, puts that one in for the 2.
That was a beautiful clear, by the way, from the women to get that disc all the way down there, and it was wild how it just bounced about, and it had a mind of its own for sure. Age of Victoria putting those points on the board, nicely done, and they're starting to chip away at that lead. We'll see if they're able to continue that. The ladies coming out now, grabbing that disc is Miss Caroline Rose. Gonna send that one all the way through into the tunnel. Oh, nope, missed just a little bit with Veda, but nope, gets it to Veda. Empest was the one that was in the tunnel. Sends that one across to Shadowthorn. Shadowthorn's moving into the space, sends it to Empest, but going to be denied by Agent Victoria. Sneaky as always. Grabs that disc and sends it all the way back down into the zone. Pegro gonna pick it up and bounce it off the back wall. Get that one in, but it's not quite gonna go, and she is gonna get the chance to grab it again. Pegro with the disc sends it across the arena to Agent Victoria. Agent Victoria moving in for the goal, shrinking that lead again.
Good stuff there from Pegro, finding Age of Victoria there in the bubble, and she had all the space to work with, doing some moves and gently tucking that one in for the slam dunk into the pocket. And now they have cut the lead down to just 6 points. That is only 2 threes, and they've also got the route, they've got the time to go the 3-2s route if they so choose. But we'll see if they can do it. It's going to be the ladies looking for this Joust advantage. No, Goofy Lady with a great interception there, working her way down back into the ladies zone. She sends this one low to Pegro, 2-on-1 situation. Oh, but she doesn't see Caroline Rose on the way home. Caroline Rose picks the pocket there of the person who was about to shoot, but they're not done yet. Age of Victoria with another pickup, this time off the shield, will not be denied. Coming in hot for that 2-pointer, and now the lead has been shrunk to just 4.
Wow. Okay, so 2 minutes left on the clock, a little under. And if they can pull this off and get 2 more goals, we will get around 3, which would be lovely, because they are having a fantastic match tonight. That's Joust Advantage going over to the ladies. A quick grab by Impest. Gonna walk that one down as the stack is moving in. Gonna send that pass all the way down, but it's going to be Agent Victoria who picks it up. Sends it right back down into the blue bubble. Who is going to get to it first? Well, it's going to be... No, it's not. It is not going to be... There we go. It's going to be Veda now. Veda gonna send that one back through the midfield. Gonna get a little bit hung up, and that is going to give the Party Crew the opportunity to make that grab, sending it into the bubble zone there as Goofy Lady loses possession by getting stunned out. Nice work by Shadowthorns. That disc is right back down into the hands of Goofy Lady once again. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, just kidding indeed. Into the hands of Shadowthorn, who's got her own pressure creeping up, but finds that pass over to Caroline. Caroline looking for Empus there on the back wall. Can she get through? No, shut down by the defense. Big stun comes through, and the women have slapped this out of their bubble. but they need to win the possession here. They've got a minute left. They need the points here and now. There's not time for another ladies score. It's going to be Pedro sending this one through the tunnel, bouncing off the wall, off the pack, and down low where it will be recovered by Caroline Rose. Caroline just looking to get rid of this one, sends it on through the tunnel, but that is read by Age of Victoria. Can she get another three? This would be huge. Oh no! Off the ding ring, not quite going to be on, but she has another tie. No! Oh, what a save there. I mean, on target, but Caroline Rose just barely getting home to get the save, sends this one on through, and with 20 seconds remaining, that's going to seal the deal. It'll be a ladies' victory. It's just who can get some more points on the board, and oh, the ladies come through to get two more.
They sure do right there at the end of the round. They've got a couple of seconds. They won't even make it very far. If they get a header off, we'll see. No, they won't. No way. Impossible. So nice work by both teams. Nice win, of course, by the ladies. But great effort by both teams. Everybody getting, gosh, the assists are incredible. Just Shadowthorns leading that with 3. Goofy All Lady and Pegro with 2, Agent Victoria Party Crew and Caroline Rose and Veda all with 1 each. Incredible. Caroline Rose putting 14 points on the board, just followed up just by Agent Victoria with 12. So nice work. And of course, Agent Victoria coming in with the stuns at 42.
Yeah, my goodness. 42 stuns in 2 rounds. Agent Victoria just on it this evening. That is awesome. And hey, I mean, stuns are just heavy in general right now. 88 over there on the side of the women, 64 for the ladies. Looking at the rest of these stats, though, I mean, everything is pretty close. Possession's pretty close. Shots taken a bit in favor of the ladies right now, so that just means the women have the efficiency factor on their hand. Assists almost even, saves in favor of the women. They've been putting in that defensive work. So right now, I mean, everything's been so back and forth. I don't think the score of that second round really reflects it, but I'm here. I'm here for Team Women. They're gonna get their round here and now in this round 3.
Well, let's hope for that, because that would be a fun way to wrap this one up. Oh boy. Well, Joust is once again neutral, and we'll see who's going to get to it first. The ladies have been hitting that one pretty hard right off the bat in the other rounds, and let's see who's going to take it now.
Yep, it's going to be the ladies coming through with that headbutt, but can they win the possession? Party Crew getting there just in time to steal it away from Shadowthorns, sending this one to Goofy there on the wall, working her way in, sends it low, looking to connect with Pegro, but the goalie jumped, forcing that to just be a little bit off. It's all good, though, as Agent Victoria gets the recovery, doing some moves, trying to find a way through this defense, but they won't let her go. Empus, good defense there, gets the stun, gets the steal, and the send through.
Yep, and that disc was going to be right
God.
there.
Oh my god! What? Excuse me, that was not a send through. That was a shot by Empist over there, 59 meters out. 2 bounces, ended for the 3.
That was absolutely wild. Neither one of us saw that one coming, and it just went right in there. I'm not sure. It must have had a mind of its own. It said, you know what, we're getting in the goal. That's going to be Goofy All Lady grabbing that disc, sending it right down into the orange zone. It's going to bypass everybody. I'm sorry, the blue zone going to bypass everybody, and they are trying to get it. Lots of stunning going on. Beta going to make that grab, though, sending it right back through, but Agent Victoria is there to snatch it instead. Sends that one down a little bit low, and it's not quite going to connect as Impest makes that sending back through. As the stacks are coming in, Impest grabs it again, sending it all the way down. Gonna bounce a little crazy though, but Caroline Rose is there to pick it up. Gonna ding it off the ring, trying to get to it. Empist does and sends that one over to Shadowthorns. Shadowthorns moving into the space. Gonna have to quickly get rid of that disc though, as they are they're holding some pretty tight defense.
Yeah, some tight defense, and they're not done yet as the ladies get another recovery. This one bouncing low. Caroline Rose gets the block on Agent Victoria to get there first. She takes her time here on the floor, eyeing up those lanes, looking for something that she likes, and finally finds one in the form of Tempest. But Agent Victoria back for more, gets there, gets the steal, and now sends this one all the way through the tunnel where it will bounce into the ladies' zone. Oh no, incoming stack overshoots, but it's okay. They will still get there in the end. The Party Crew now on the shoulder, firing this one in. Not quite going to find the goal with that one though, but Agent Victoria with another recovery. Now here come the women being relentless here on offense, drawing out that defender before going into the bubble. Oh my goodness, what an ender there as she puts that one in for the 2.
Oh boy, watching her shoot that way, it looked like she just slugged it. I mean, she
Yup.
just hammered it. That was insane. Nicely done by the women getting those points on the board here. Just a minute and a half. No, I'm sorry, 2.5 minutes in. Nice stuff. This is a much different round than we've seen in the first two rounds, and nobody's running away with it just yet. Empest with the disc right now, going to send that one through, but Agent Victoria is there to make the interception. Going to send that one all the way in. Going to bounce it off the shield. It's going to be back in the hands of Goofy Lady as Party Crew's working on Veda, and they are, well, Veda's going to work right back and take out Goofy Lady.
Yep, not out just yet, though. It's going to require a little bit more help from Veda, and this time it is going to make its way through. Now picked up by Empest. Empest looking at that shot. Oh my goodness. Would have been on had it not been for Pegro home in goal. She gets the save and gets this one sent away, but the ladies are not done yet. Caroline Rose, another recovery, another pass up to Shadowthorns on the ceiling, and this time the ladies will not be denied. That's going in for the 2 as they extend their lead up to 3.
Shadowthorns making some work there and definitely getting some more points on the board for the ladies. Women they're not out yet just yet, and they have the joust advantage. So here they come, gonna grab that disc quickly. That is going to be, I think that was Party Crew, right? Sends that down into the hands of Pegro waiting there in the tunnel. Pegro just holding on to it for a second, waiting for that stack to move in, and is able to maneuver around them and getting that disc all the way across to Agent Victoria. Agent Victoria moving right into the bubble, gonna sink that one in off the bounce shot. Beautifully done, and we have a tie, 5-5 with 5 minutes 55 seconds left on the clock.
What a flippin' shot. They're sniping it off the backboard. Goalie just not quite able to read it, and it goes in for the 3. And as you said, we are tied at 5. One and only asking the difference between the ladies and the women. Just the team names. It's all VRGL gals here, and we just wanted to give them some team names. So here we go. It's going to be the Party Crew slapping this one forward. It's going to take a bounce right into the hands of Veda, who gets that 180 clear. Oh, sneaks it by Agent Victoria. That's looking good as that gets all the way down into the women's zone. Who will be there first? Looks like it's going to be Caroline. Open goal there, and indeed. But hey, you know what? They're not done yet. This time, that's not going in either! Off of the forehead of the Party Crew, who is bouncing happy about that save. But Caroline Rose not done putting in work, sends this one low to the Shadowthorns, and this time, no chances taken. That's going in for the 2.
That was nice. Nicely done. You know, they didn't quite give up. They were working really hard to get that disc in the goal, and definitely persistence always seems to pay, especially in a match this tight. So keep working hard and keep, you know, you never assume that it's in or that it's out. You should always just play until the buzzer. So Pegro gonna send that one quickly down to Goofy Lady. Goofy Lady is gonna send it off the backboard and right back out, but it's gonna be in the hands of Caroline Rose. Gonna bounce that one down, trying to get to it. Party Crew is going to be the one to grab possession. Loses possession though. Empest sends it right back, but it's going to be Pegro picking that one up. Pegro moving into the blue zone, and they are trying to avoid Veda. Going to send that one over to Agent Victoria for the shot. Caroline Rose going to deny that goal, sending it right back out.
Yep, sending that one out, but not done yet. The Party Crew, oh my goodness, 2 shots there, neither go in. Unfortunate luck with the ding ring there. But Agent Victoria with the recovery is determined to get some points on the board for the women as she fires this one over to the Party Crew. That's not going to work out either, though, as that bounces away and into the hands of the ladies' defense. They send this one all the way through the mid, bouncing now into the women's zone, where that's Caroline Rose looking for redemption, and she'll find it. That'll go in for the 2, and now the ladies are up by 4.
They sure are. Nice work again by Caroline Rose. She's having quite a game tonight, isn't she? She always does. Super fun one to watch. Joust advantage going back over to the women now. 3 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock as they come out ready to play. That's going to be Pegro with the disc. Sends it quickly down, trying to get that one through the midfield as they move in. Caroline Rose going to send that one all the way off the back wall into the hands of Empest. Empest taking her time, lining that one up and shooting it to stretch that lead a little bit further, just squeaking ahead.
One and only clarifying, he's asking for the difference between the words, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if there's really a difference between women and ladies. Depends where you're from, I guess. I don't know. Either one works. But here come the women. It's going to be Goofy Lady as the QB, looking for this dribble attempt with Party Crew, or maybe not. Connected with Pegro. My bad. Pegro now sends this one through. No, takes an unfortunate bounce off of the pack and into the hands of Caroline Rose, who gets this one through. Yes, she does. Sends this one all the way through high mid, and this is going to take a very good bounce just outside of the women bubble. Not going to be picked up by Shadowthorns just yet. Gets back to it, but Age of Victoria's got something to say about it. She's looking for another long three. Oh my goodness. The mail truck was out, just not quite able to make the delivery, and instead is going to end up in the hands of Veda for the ladies.
Yes, and that disc is not quite out yet. It is bouncing back in, and it's right there outside of the bubble. Party crew trying to get to it, but loses possession. And that disc is now in the hands of Agent Victoria, pulling out Shadow Thorns, keeping her occupied. That opens up the pass to Goofy Lady. Goofy Lady now with the disc moving in, going to take the shot, but squinting off the ring and not quite make it there. Veda sending that one right back out. And I looked it up. One and only, the difference is a lady is a formal way to address a woman.
Interesting. I think I knew that, but didn't really process it, but it makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Things you didn't know you knew that you now need to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense now that I'm thinking about it.
Formality.
It's all good. It's getting late, guys. My brain is shutting down. It's all good. But hey, these gals are not done fighting. We've got 1.5 minutes left, and the women down by 8. It's not over just yet, but they're going to need points on this drive. Oh, but Shadowthorns is determined to not let that happen as she gets a great interception and sends this one through the mid. Now bouncing around into the women's zone. Once again, Agent Victoria there first. Not a lot of time as she jukes out that incoming stack and sends it right back where it came from, down into the ladies' zone. But that stack still together. It makes quick work of it. No, just kidding. The Party Crew, oh my goodness, getting a steal off of Caroline Rose, firing in the shot, but no good. Oh, that's going to be just a bit off, and instead ends up back in the hands of Empest, who clears this one through.
Yep, and that one's all the way down into the orange bubble, bouncing right back out. Thought that was going to go straight in. Caroline Rose is going to sign, seal, and deliver that one, taking that lead to 11 points here in this third round.
Yep. That is going to seal the deal here with the ladies. Round 3 win, 3-round sweep for them. But with 30 seconds remaining, I mean, anybody can still get some points on the board. Let's see who is able to do so, as here come the women for one final joust advantage. It's going to be a headbutt play, oh my goodness, but it's not going to make its way through the mid, taking a bounce back instead into the hands of Empest. Empest looking for that crossover to Caroline Rose, who sinks that one in for the last 3 points of this game. And my goodness, a 7-meter 3 at that.
Yep, a 7-meter 3. Okay, well, that's what it says. So that's what we'll say too. Nicely done by both teams. It's a lot of fun always to see them. Yeah, Veda's saying Caroline's crazy cracked. Absolutely.
Yep.
All of you are. You're all cracked.
Yeah, 100%. Everybody cracked. And taking a quick look at these points, it was Caroline Rose with 22 of them, my goodness, and 4 assists, leading both columns this evening. But honorable mentions go to Age of Victoria with 17, and oh my goodness, everybody has at least 1 assist on the board. You love to see that. That is awesome, awesome stuff. And Age of Victoria also with 3 saves and 59 stuns. My goodness. What a game here between both of these teams, and an extra special shout out to Pegro filling in last second here when we had a drop. We appreciate that so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you Jeep Girls for casting with me. It is always a pleasure to have you on. You got anything you want to plug before we get on out of here?
No, just thank you so much for having me. It's always fun. It's always nice to see the girls and to watch them play and have a good time. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah, of course, 100%. If you liked what we did here, this is going to be the end of our Echo Monday here on Virtus, but if you like what we did, we do it every Monday, and it starts next Monday, again at 8 p.m. with the Jacks, and then at 9:30 again with VRGL. Always exciting. You do not want to miss it. I have been Psychaotic. With me in the booth this evening has been Jeep Girls, and on the cams, running the show, doing everything that he does, is the almighty Girl again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time.
Okay, goodbye.
All alive. The devil's in the detail, lingered inside. Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. It took my innocence without an alibi. Oh, smoking gun, you got me on the run. We know that will come. We're out up till dawn, but how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Oh, we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my innocence without an alibi. Oh,